Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you the second side from our garlic roasted chicken video, and that's my garlic mashed potatoes, and as a bonus I'm going to show you how to make my quick gravy. First thing you're going to want to do is rinse 6 russet potatoes, and you're going to peel all the skin off of those. Unless you like skin in your mashed potatoes, then you can leave them on. I just don't, so I always peel them. After you do that, you're going to be cutting each potato lengthwise and widthwise, creating 4 chunks per potato. After that's done, go ahead and toss all of those chunks into a pot of boiling water. If you put some salt in the water, it boils quicker. Just a little tip. After those are fork tender, throw a strainer in your sink and dump all that hot water out. Make sure you get all of that out. You don't want any water left over in your pot. Shake that strainer, get all the moisture off those potatoes, and dump those back into the pot they were boiled in. Don't lose any potatoes over the side like I've done before. It's hot and it's messy. Start mashing those up. I like mine creamy, but if you like chunks, you go a little easier on the masher than I do. Throw a whole stick of butter in those. Yes, a whole stick. This is my mom's mashed potato recipe, and if anybody knows what they're talking about, it's my mom. Throw the whole stick in there. Once that's all mashed up and melted, throw half a cup of milk in there. And after that, my mom's secret ingredient to it, which is the grated parmesan cheese. Everybody gives me weird looks when I tell them I put this in there, and then they taste them and it blows their mind. Add all of that in there. Salt and pepper to taste. As always, be generous with your salt when it comes to mashed potatoes, or else they'll taste like ass. I added this just for my husband. The only thing I changed from my mom's recipe is the garlic powder that I add, because he loves garlic mashed potatoes. So I was like, all right. Now we're gonna jump straight into my quick gravy recipe. This is everything that you're gonna need for that, and it only takes 5 minutes. First thing you're going to want to do is put 2 cups of chicken broth in a microwave-safe bowl. And after that, you're going to add 2 cubes of chicken bouillon, or if you're like me and you use the tub of powder, just 1 whole spoonful of that powder, throw it in there. Start to mix that up and incorporate it all together. And you're going to pop that in the microwave for about a minute or until it's all dissolved and mixed together. While that's heating up, get your pot, get 4 tablespoons of butter, and start melting that up on the stove. Once it's melted, throw 1/4 a cup of flour in there and 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 a teaspoon of dried thyme, half a teaspoon of dried sage, and lastly 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary. Yes, that's a lot of different things, but they're all very necessary for this. Mix it all together and cook it for 1 minute to cook up that flour really good. Once you have that all mixed together and it's starting to bubble, you're going to slowly add in, a little at a time, your chicken broth. I usually do it in about 3 increments because you don't want to flood the mixture and it'll be too watery. Do a little at a time, be patient with it, keep whisking it, and I promise you it's going to thicken up. You just have to be patient with it. And this recipe tastes so good. You would think that you used drippings when you didn't. You can go ahead and lie if you want to. I won't tell anybody. After that starts to thicken, you'll want to add your salt and your pepper. Be careful on the salt with this because the bouillon is already kind of salty. And you know, you can always add more, you can't take it away. And look at how thick it is. I love gravy on my mashed potatoes. I put it on the garlic roasted chicken too, just as a tip. And here it is, my garlic roasted mashed potatoes and my quick gravy. I make this every Thanksgiving now because honestly, I don't like to mess with drippings. And here is a lovely shot of my husband serving, obviously, because he wants me to drown his mashed potatoes in gravy. And there it is. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let me know down there.